Yo, what's up guys, welcome back to episode 30 of Rocket League 101. Today what we're going to be going through is how to get out of gold rank, so to go from gold to platinum. Obviously we've done bronze to silver and silver to gold, so this makes sense. Now before I start, quick rundown of everything you should be able to do comfortably so far. You should be able to, diagonal flip, front flip, half flip, just basic movement, have control of your car, just like decent control of knowing how your car works. You can drift slightly and whatnot. Just you've driven around in free play for a bit just so you learn how everything feels. And then you know how to pass to your teammates, so by hitting the ball into the corner, you know about like flipping at the right time and hitting the ball. You know about hitting it after the bounce, so you get a boomer. You should watch episode 2 so you know about saving a shot from the other team in any game mode and instantly just whacking it up to their goal as fast as possible, and that will probably give you a goal. That's still relevant up to a low platinum, so yeah, that's still a thing. Yeah, other than that, it's basically just car control and hitting the ball hard, and hitting the ball where the direction you want to hit it. So now what we're going to be moving on to is dribbling. Now I've done videos on all types of dribbling, bounce dribbles, cut and hook shots, which you sort of do are like things you can do as like an outcome of dribbling, and then a video on dribbling itself, like dribbling into flicking and just dribbling like on its own. So I definitely recommend watching those videos. Obviously I'm not going to explain how to dribble because if you want to learn you can just watch those, but that is the main thing you should be focused on, is getting some level of ball control, just so you can, because if you can be like, okay, a person's coming towards me somewhat, or there's a person in the goal and I'm like relatively close to the goal, you don't even have to be that close, right? And you can just do that, which is really easy because I explain how to do it exactly, all the button presses and everything. Right, if you can do that, it's going to go in every single time, like all the way until like low diamond, it will go in literally every time. Yeah, just be able to flick, just have basic ball control, right? So you're like this, you get the ball in your car and you can just sort of dribble it around and just like not instantly like fluff up and panic the second you get the ball in a close quarter situation. So yeah, I'd advise watching those videos. And then the other thing that you're going to be wanting to focus on is you're going to start shadow defending, because people are going to start at least attempting to flick on you or dribble into or start actually taking shots that aren't just like this, and you can just be in a position and save it. So you're gonna want to start shadowing. So I suggest watching episode 3. I think it's episode 3. Literally just called shadow defense. That's how you defend every situation in Rocket League. Because that all Rocket League's all about making things easier for yourself, right? So if someone's coming towards you and you're like this, right? If they cut to the side, you can't turn, like at all. Like you have no ability to turn. Whereas if you're shadowing and you're like, you're like this, you're in position, whatever they do, you can just come across and save it, right? So you're gonna want to learn to shadow, because if you can shadow and get the basics of shadowing down in gold and platinum, you will literally never concede a goal ever. In ones and twos, definitely, right? Twos is the most broken thing, because these people have gotten there, just like gotten to these ranks just by hitting the ball into the other opponent's goal. They've never come against someone who can actually defend, and trust me, it makes everything so easy. Like if you watch me defend against a gold or a platinum, you'll be like, oh yeah, but you're GC, so it's just easy for you. Of course it's easy for you, right? I'm making it easier for myself, right? You can do that too. It's not difficult. You're making it easier for yourself by not doing anything. You're just shadowing them. So definitely go watch that. That's really key. And you're going to want to start getting comfortable on the wall. And I don't mean, necessarily being a god on the wall, start air dribbling and that. I would advise not learning to air dribble yet. But simply, you see the ball on the wall and you can read the height of it and stuff, and you can, the same way you've been focusing on with the ball in normal situations, like hitting the ball the way you want to hit it, in the direction you want to hit it, with the power you want to hit it. You're now going to want to start doing that on the wall, because especially like in defensive situations where it ends up on the wall and you want to clear it, right? In gold and plat, you can score so many goals by literally just every single time the ball is on the wall, just shoot. Just literally drive into it, right? Simply do this. At the very least, that's a center that they are not going to block, and you or your teammate can just score. I did just miss that, yes. I'm not paying much attention to this, to be fair. Right. So shadow defending, hitting the ball as comfortably on the wall as comfortably as you can hit it on the floor, and then you're going to want to learn to aerial, like launch your car correctly. So in my video I explained how to launch your car, but I didn't actually explain, because it's something I hadn't clocked in my head that was very specific that I need to make very clear. Although the way I taught how to aerial is better than anyone below GC aerials, right? But every single time you go for an aerial in a game, you should be boosting the entire time, right? You want to make sure your first jump is a full jump, not a tap jump, right? So you want to do that second one where it's much taller, right? So you do that, and then when you're facing the right direction, that's when you press jump. Okay. If you do it like this, you don't get nearly as much height as if you aim up more. Right, so you're like this. I can't fake it. Right, you get the point. Essentially, the other main thing for fast aerials is you're holding your left stick backwards. Right, so your car is gonna instantly tilt before you leave the ground. So some people will do this. You don't want to do that. You want to do this. I'm holding my left stick back right now. Right, so your car should be doing this, right? When you're jumping, like you should be ready, right? And then you essentially come off it the second you do your jump. So this is what a perfect launch looks like. So that's the perfect launch, right? Like, just go into free play and do that, right? And then in some situations you're gonna be like, yeah, but you move forwards quite a lot doing that because you're boosting loads, right? So sometimes when you go for a ball that's like right above you, but it's not very far away, right? You'll just choose to do this, right? Which people still at high champ do. That's not how you do it. You reverse and boost. So if you tap reverse as you launch, you barely move forwards at all. Right, so bang, and then you're up, barely moving forwards whatsoever, right? So learn those two launches. Just simply learn to go like do that reverse launch for things that are close to you, which is often more like defensive situations. Or like the ball where it suddenly pops up randomly, right? And it's just like a race to try and get there like very quickly. When you can see it coming, it's a normal aerial. Let's say it's like the ball where the ball is, but it's up in the air, right? You just practice both types of launches. So the reverse one. Well, that wasn't. I was moving. Okay, reverse one, and then the normal one, right? Simply learn both of those and be comfortable in them, and once you do that, there's no reason you can't beat everyone to every single aerial in every game you play, and at that point you will be diamond minimum. But just focus on getting plat for now. I will do the plat to diamond video tomorrow, and that should be a good place to end it. So those are the things to focus on. If you do all that, there is no way you are not literally demolishing any gold player in any game mode. There's no way anyone could compete against you if you can master those, even just the basics of those things that I explained, just the basics of shadow defending, right? Right, yeah. So drop a like if you like the video, if you found it useful. Leave a comment if you have any questions, or if you just want to say something nice, then go for it. Or subscribe, and subscribe if you want more content like this. And if when you get to plat by the end of tomorrow, you wanna wait for the video. It's gonna be explained to you how to get the diamond. Yeah. I hope you enjoyed. I will see you later. Peace.